Good morning, we are the PNW Coffee Bros. I'm Eric.
I'm Aldo.
And today we are at the Rabbit Hole. It's in Battleground. I ordered a black coffee like I always do, and they have two options up there. One of them is from Olympia Brewing, and that's what I got. It's a medium roast.
Would that be Olympia Roasting?
Yeah, Olympia. What did I say?
You said brewing.
Brewing. And they also have a dark blend from Cafe X. They roast them, I think, right here in Vancouver,
Yeah,
right?
Cafe X is a local roaster, micro roaster, which actually was a winner of an award this year. Not their first year winning either.
Francine and Isaac, they're the owners of this place, and she was telling me about that yesterday, and that's one of the reasons they went with Cafe X beans is because they're known to be so good. So two great drip options. What about your cortado? How is it?
I haven't tasted it yet. It looks great. I like that it's in a small cup, a glass anyways, and not a paper cup.
That's nice.
And they have art on it. One thing I like to ask for lately is a little bit of cardamom in it, and they have cardamom as an option, but I didn't choose it this time because it's in a syrup, which means it has sugar in it. It is good. Oh, and they have coconut milk.
There you have it. There's the coffee.
Your coffee cup's really cool.
Oh yeah, that is a nice mug, isn't it? That's a nice touch. What do you think about the vibe of this place?
It's very much a restaurant, kind of cafe vibe, and the fact that there's so many tables for people to come and eat. It's obviously called the Eatery. I felt welcome as a coffee drinker and somebody that comes to talk over coffee. It is less of my vibe.
Because it's an eatery instead of just a pure coffee shop,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, yesterday I came about 9 o'clock and every single table was full. But I actually like that sometimes, right? Because you get to meet people. People were packed in here and it was kind of fun. How did they make you feel here? I'll start by saying I talked to the owners yesterday and they made me feel great. They came and introduced themselves to me, talked to me. I learned about their names. They told me all about their business.
I like the attitude for the barista. She was conversational. When I asked about the employee favorites, that was kind of a cool story. She didn't ask my name though, and it's kind of one of my picky things.
For me, the vibe feels playful, kind of. You know, you see all the pictures of rabbits on the wall.
Yeah, the rabbits are playful.
They got the rabbit theme down. There are literally rabbit pictures everywhere, and they're doing things like riding bulls and stuff. So I like the tile on the wall behind the menu. That looks really neat. And I really like the lights above the menu, the way they shine down on the menu and really highlight it. I like the wood, the ceilings up there. That's kind of cool. The big wood beams. It's not just bland and boring when you walk in. You have a lot to look at and wonder about instantly. There are quite a few tables in here, but it's also very tight, right? I don't feel like we have a lot of room.
Yeah, that's one reason it's not my vibe. It's not an intimate place to come and sit with somebody.
But it is right now.
Right now, if you come early before the crowd, there isn't that one long table for a community.
You're right, there's no community table. You know, you see the bakery items as soon as you walk in too, and you're like, okay, I don't usually eat sugar in the morning, but I gotta try some of this stuff because they make all their food in-house every day. I got the kolache. I got the blackberry kolache, and they have a lot of other pretty nice looking baked items. And so that's, I don't know, it's just a warm, kind of comfortable vibe when I come in. I get it's not the intimate coffee shop vibe, but it's a place that I can say for sure I'll come back to. And I think the owners were great. I talked to them for a while yesterday, and they were just super kind. For me, the vibe is definitely rabbit, definitely playful. It's a bit tight, lots of good food.
It does have the big glass cases so you can see all the offerings. I like that there's savory options also in the food. So items in the, I am so sorry.
Aldo.
I put it on Do Not Disturb and it's
Silence
still disturbing.
your phone. Feels like I'm in the classroom again dealing with students.
Confiscate my phone.
What do you think about the menu here?
I like it.
Yeah, you're
Well,
the menu
it's not the
expert.
best menu, and it isn't.
What do you mean by it's not the best menu?
It's not the best menu because it doesn't have, to me, the clear options of what's coffee and what's not coffee. So they're kind of mixed together. There's a thing called employee favorites, and so the employees custom make a drink of their choice, and they have a favorite drink that they put up on the menu.
Ah, like
that's
the
pretty
Big
cool.
Boss.
Yeah,
with
like
Francie.
the Big Boss has a 4-shot oat milk chai.
And then Sarah likes the iced brown sugar cinnamon latte. And by the way, Sarah did all the writing on these menus.
It is kind of nice. They have a section called traditional espresso drinks, and that's where my drink is.
The cortado,
my
the
cortado.
cappuccino.
And it's a good price for a cortado. We got a straight $4 shot or a
Okay.
cortado drink.
The price on the coffee, excellent. For this, a 16 ounce, it's $3.25. That's
a
the
good
cheapest I've
price.
seen anywhere. The downside is they don't have free refills. For like a 12 ounce, $2.75, I could get 2 of those for about $5.
Yeah.
And in most places, I spend $5 for 1 drip.
That's a good deal because it's a local roaster. You know, it's good beans.
Well, this is the Olympic coffee
Olympic
roasters.
Coffee Roasters is also good.
They're local?
No. They're in Olympia.
Almost local. I think the menu overall for me is a win. The downside for you is you said it's a little bit mixed up. Although the traditional coffees are on the right. The
That's
rabbit hole
cool.
drinks are in the middle. They say drip, latte, breve, mocha. I mean, that's pretty clear that those are all coffee. I don't know, that seems pretty clear to me.
Well, they split coffee drinks into 2 boards. And then there's not coffee at the bottom of the one coffee board.
There's a clear title. It's further down the rabbit hole. It's something different.
It's further down the rabbit hole.
That's what it says. It's clear to me that that's not coffee. Those are different. And I would say for the employee favorites, I actually really like that. I think it's creative. But I do think the font is a little small. For me, the menu's a win, but you're the menu expert, so.
I'm not an expert. I'm just picky.
Let's talk about the amenities. Do you want to test the Wi-Fi speed?
I tested the Wi-Fi
Oh, you
and
already
it's
did
fast.
it. Oh, how fast?
It's over 300,
Nice.
which is decent.
Totally adequate. I forgot to say when we were talking about the vibe that the temperature in here is actually really stable and nice. I could take this off, but then I have nothing to clip my microphone to. I just thought about something else for the menu, that they don't have their food items on the menu. But when you look at the case itself, that you can see all the food items very clearly there. I mean, they're prominently visually displayed. And one thing I do like about it is that they are labeled, they are gluten-free and dairy-free labels on the food. Oh, by the way, I ordered what did I get? What's it called again?
You said what you ordered earlier.
Corchata or something? Corchito?
Kalachi.
Kalachi. I got
Sounds
the
like-
blackberry kalachi.
Sounds like a city in Pakistan.
And where?
Pakistan?
Right.
Karachi?
Where'd that come from? Parking. There's plenty of parking out there, and
Yeah,
it's free.
It's free parking.
I like that. It is wheelchair accessible. I checked that out yesterday. There's a little ramp to come up the curb. What about outlets? Do they have outlets?
I think on the wall.
I see one right behind you. There's one.
Yeah.
And there's one behind me.
Yeah.
Is there one under our table?
There's like a
too?
handful along the wall.
So as far as outlets go, it looks like I see 3 on this wall. And there's
Right.
one off in that corner over there, but nobody's gonna sit over there.
Right. A little limited.
A little bit limited there, so I don't think it's going to be like the place where you sit for 2 or 3 hours with your laptop plugged in. I think this is, like you said, more of a restaurant vibe, because when I came here yesterday, this place was jam-packed. And, you know, I would feel weird holding a table for a long time with my laptop
Yeah.
when there's that many people coming in and out.
But you could charge your phone while you're eating
If you're on this wall.
along the wall.
Yeah, you're along
There's
the
no
wall.
charging ports on the tables.
What about outdoor seating? Did you see any outdoor seating?
I did not.
Well, it is winter, but I don't see anything
go
out
look.
there. This kolache, by the way, is so good.
There's no outdoor seating.
No outdoor seating.
It's kind of like a strip mall where there's a lot of parking and not a lot of places to sit.
Okay, I just finished the kolache.
It looks yummy.
Very, very good. I don't usually eat sugar in the morning. I was thinking about getting one of the cinnamon rolls, but that looked like a ton of sugar. I think one of the highlights of this place is definitely the baked goods. The other thing we added to the amenities list was a website, and they have a really nice website here. Sometimes you look online, their website is dead, or you don't know if you're going to a coffee stand or a coffee shop. It's really clear what you're coming to when you go to the website. It's great, and I'll post a link to the website
That's a plus.
in the video. Yeah, I like that a lot.
About the handicap access, there's not a clear place to sit, and it's a little tight, but there's not like a handicap specific table.
Do other places have that?
Yeah, you can order or have that specific for wheelchairs where you can have that extra piece of table overhanging for a wheelchair.
What you're saying is there's not really a designated place for someone in a wheelchair to sit in here.
I'd put that under wheelchair friendly.
Aldo just went to take a break, facing downward again. Always put it on facing the ground.
It just feels more natural.
It's a microphone, man. It's supposed to be pointed at your mouth.
Okay, I like the bathroom.
Okay.
It's kind of fancy. There's a no-touch sink, fancy doorknob, and I like that there's a coat hook in there. Everything's really clean. The toilet's,
Maybe don't talk about the toilet, but the no-touch faucet, that's nice for a germaphobe like yourself.
yeah.
So pet peeves.
Are they open on Sunday?
I don't know. Let's check their website. Your Clark County Kalachi and Coffee Spot in the heart of Battleground. A family-owned and operated grab-and-go destination in Battleground. Order online and skip the wait. You can order online as well. That's cool.
The operating hours in Battleground, Washington, it's hard to find a coffee place that's open on Sunday. A lot of places are closed, which is odd to me because it is the weekend, but somehow Battleground is special.
This place is open on Sunday and they open at 6. I know we're in the pet peeve section, so I'm really off base here, but this is a pet peeve of mine at most places, but definitely not here. This is a huge win. They're open at 6 o'clock and I'm looking at their hours and they're open at 6 o'clock 7 days a week, 6 to 6 every single day. Sorry, we're in the pet peeve section. I guess for me, I'm gonna start with my biggest pet peeve is it's really tight. But that's also kind of a win. Like if you're coming here and you want to be around people and it's packed, like yesterday, it was packed and there were people everywhere. And I talked to several people because it was just such a little community bustling spot.
It's not the coffee shop feel, so for me, I would have preferred a coffee shop type furniture and more places to be in a small intimate spot. My cortado was good, but it wasn't perfect.
Uh-oh.
They didn't have the soda water, and so they do have water available, which is nice. I just had to get my own.
I think some places don't have the soda water though.
Yeah,
and
not
you don't
allowed to.
and you don't always mention that.
I don't, but one thing that was on the menu here, it said it was traditional drinks, and traditionally you're gonna have soda water with your
Cortado. Yeah. I will say they have stoppers here.
Oh, good.
I saw that yesterday and I thought, oh, Aldo will be happy that they have
I am
stoppers.
happy they have stoppers.
The music volume is low and kind of nice. I know, I'm doing what you did the other week. I'm saying all the
you're
good
finding
things.
positives.
And this is supposed to be the pet peeve section. Let's talk about the verdict. What do you think, Aldo?
I think it's a nice place to come with family. I'm not a fan that it's not a traditional coffee shop. So it wouldn't be some place that I come to invite someone for coffee, but it is good coffee. And I can't dock them for a whole lot. The facilities are what they intended. I like that they have a cortado on the menu.
Yes.
That's not traditional, well, that's not common with restaurants.
I wouldn't call this a restaurant. I mean, just for me, this is, I look at this as a coffee shop / bakery,
Yeah.
right? But not a restaurant. They don't have bacon and eggs, you know, and they're not like serving food and walking around with plates and trays. It does feel like a coffee shop to me. And when I was here yesterday and it was bustling, it still felt like a coffee shop. Everybody had their coffee and their pastries. It was a really nice vibe. So it's not like the destination that you would prefer, but I think a lot of people do like this, and I think this is the vibe that they were intending to create. They wanted it to be an eatery / coffee shop.
Yeah.
And so I think they've succeeded in making it that and doing a good job of it. I'm gonna have to give them a rating. You're gonna have to give them a rating too.
I'm gonna have to give them a rating.
Yeah. What do you got? Do you want to go first?
We're definitely above 4, not quite 5. So 4.5.
4.5 for Aldo. Okay. For me, when I come in, I loved the vibe instantly. I loved the lighting, the tile, the pictures, just the creativity here. So for me, the vibe was a 5 out of 5. I liked how I was treated. I really liked the coffee, and as it's cooling, it's even better. The notes are coming out more clearly. I still can't tell you what they are. The amenities maybe are a little bit lacking in terms of the fact that there is no outdoor seating and very few outlets. I like that the gluten-free options are noted. I'm gonna go with a 4.7, I think.
Okay.
You went with a 4.5,
Yeah.
so that's gonna average out to a solid 4.6 coffee cups.
Well, thanks for joining us. Come join us for coffee sometime.